Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am currently sitting in my dorm room and I thought it'd be pretty good to just make a video because I feel like I've been kind of in a rut recently with a lot of everything going on, and I just wanted to make a video to kind of push a message again, similar to how I did in the previous video discussing what I discussed, which I actually don't even remember. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. But today I just want to talk about the importance of simply just consistency. Back in the day, maybe 2 years ago, when I first started on my self-improvement journey and developing myself, I found it hard to just not not be perfect. Like I wanted to be everything to be perfect, everything needed to be spot on. My day needs to be blocked out, and I think depending on the time and stage of life you're in and the season of life you're in, you can do set things like that. But let me move my camera. But when it comes to later on in the journey, it's really that consistency that is going to make the biggest difference in any endeavor, whether it's business, whether it's a career, whether it's learning a skill. It's just who shows up longer. The person who puts in 12 hours a day for, 3 weeks and then just, falls off the face of the earth for another 2 weeks, versus a person who does 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day consistently over a period of time, and they just keep consistently doing it, keep showing up every day, is probably going to win. And this is similar to the book I've been reading recently, which is Grit, which it just discusses the fact that literally hard work outpaces talent all day long if talent doesn't put in the work or show up. And I just want to push this to you guys, whoever's watching this, to just really think about ways you can just be consistent every day and just show up. Like, if you're making it harder for yourself to show up every single day, it's not going to be something that is feasible for you over the long term. I'm a big proponent of just really working hard, and I beat myself up over it almost to the point where like I just don't do anything. And I think what is helping me kind of get back into this motion of just trying to do work is just really think about how can I become more consistent over time, and how can I level up myself in a way that in the future I'm oriented towards reaching my goals, instead of, let's say, over the next week or two I can be on an emotional high, but then I hit a dip and I go below my baseline. So really what I want you to do from here is just really think about the activities that you do every day and start just really figuring out what it is that you can be consistent with every day, stick with it, build momentum, and really, really, really try to up the stakes when it becomes comfortable. Because it's easy to say be consistent, but once you get comfortable, if you're just consistently staying in that comfort zone, which a lot of people do, I'm guilty of this all the time for the last like 18 months. I feel like I've been in the same place, just staying in this perpetual cycle of comfort. You have to get out of it. And once you break out of that shell, you can reach the next level. Another point that I wanted to convey in this video is the fact that you will struggle. And running away from that pain, running away from that struggle in a very real way is not helping you, because it's whatever it is going to come for you. Once you start getting into this world of self-development, self-improvement, you kind of put yourself in this cage where you're gonna always beat yourself up for not living up to that standard. So you might as well try to live up to that standard as best as you can every day. Because no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you're probably going to be stuck in that same boat if you do not put in the effort. And then the last point that I wanted to make in this video was the idea that self-improvement is not going to be the answer to any type of problem that you want to have in terms of your career and business. It's just something that I'm really, really starting to learn. The amount of time over the last 18 months I've personally spent on just trying to perpetually improve myself with habits, whether it be meditation, journaling, all the successful habits, like you read and everything, like they're all great. But if you have no mission to direct those things towards, there's literally no point of doing it. You can improve incessantly if you want to. It's a great thing to do. But if you don't have like an actual baseline itself and you're just improving incessantly, at least from my experience, it has not helped me. I feel like I've been in the same place, minus the fact that I've grew a little bit. Maybe I became a little bit smarter intellectually. I've become more articulate in my wordings, but I do feel that I've been in the same place and I've literally just been doing the same habits and they haven't really got me anywhere. And maybe I'll say something different in like 5 years, but if I can look back on the last 18 months, I will say, stop trying to do self-improvement incessantly. Just stop. It's not helping you. Stop worrying about ice baths, stop worrying about sauna, stop worrying about your morning routine. Cut that stuff out because it's not going to help you get to where you want to be. You have the work that you know you should be doing. You know what you should be doing. It's intuitively up here. You know it. But you're not going to get there if you're not setting goals for that. Sure, you can do your meditation 45 minutes, hour a day, whatever it is. But understand that if it's not directed towards something, it's not going to mean anything. You're still not going to feel fulfilled doing all of these habits if it's not directed towards something. And that's personally what I've learned in my life. If you have anything different that you experience, I advise you to put in the comment section to share with the people who are watching this video. But this video is really for people who are like me, who struggle with consistency, who struggle with, I would honestly say, perfectionism, even though I feel like my perfectionism isn't even warranted. And I feel like it's kind of a cope for myself to feel good about myself at times. But anybody who feels like this, and really just this video is really for myself as well. But, if you are struggling with this, I definitely advise commenting your experience in the comment section. And other than that, have a good rest of your week.